Hi there. On the previous episode we ended here, a blank page saying MDB G1000. To understand why the page is blank, we need to take a visit at my parents' place. The last place I looked for it was behind this closet. I didn't think I would find this roll of blank newspaper. I thought it was lost. I saved it as a child from a trash container at a press factory. And inside is what we're looking for. It's a 1:1 scale, enormous stereo set. Unfinished, unfortunately. But this is the G1000. After drawing a mini micro set and a micro set, I wanted to create the very biggest set, a full-scale, ginormous beast of a stereo set. I came as far as the amplifier and a very interesting phono player and then some surround device. I started this project as well in '95 and I probably ended it in '95 as well, as I didn't finish it. Let's begin with the amplifier. The G1000 with STS, which is some stereo functionality that I invented. Well, not really invented, but it has a very big volume knob where, by the looks of it, I forgot the 0 and the 10. And also quite big balance knob. Below that are some pre-programmed equalizer settings. Natural disco, stadium hall, classic, rock, and separate bass, mid and treble. In the middle is the display situated on every unit. It has a very prominent, very large analyzer, ranging from 40 Hz to 19 kHz. It even says the output in watts, and there are 3 buttons for the clock and of course the power button, and also a left and right volume indicator. Then there is a second equalizer. Here you can set your own equalizer setting. So this is an off because the preset is an on, so that's a bit strange. And these are the same values as the analyzer, 40 Hz, even 19 kHz, which you can of course not hear. Input buttons, some mic settings, stereo microphone input. And you can even set if the mic is stereo or dual mono. And it has a karaoke function. I guess the rest button accounts for all the other inputs. I think you browse through them. Then the phono player. I call it a digital phono G1000, but again it's a mistake. It's a horizontal loading mechanism. The whole thing works identical to a CD player, even the way you load the vinyl into the player. The idea was that a laser would scan where there's audio on the disc and where not. And I know almost for sure that there have been a few players that actually worked like this. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, track selection, play, stop, etc. And here's the eject button and 6 to 10. And then there's a 10 plus button. Play, clear, program, random, just exactly like a CD player. Very interesting idea. And then there is some surround processor, and I think I lost track of what I was actually doing here. So this is my self-invented MDB surround, which we'll come to in some future episode. But as well as other ideas like STS. It has PCC random, PCC, that stands for phono CD cassette. And then you randomize between the different things. And now things get completely complex. This is probably all for recording a device on something else. I Actually, I have no idea, and this is probably why I stopped drawing it. I wasn't sure anymore what I was actually making, and then I lost interest in it and started making mini, micro, and mini sets again in the Gelro book, which we'll see in the next episode. Thanks for watching.